In interacting with others, a key to cooperative relationships is to be a good listener. And here are some keys to effective listening. By the way, most people are very poor at listening, and if you become just a little bit better, you'll be amazed at the difference it will make in your interactions with others. Number 1, listen attentively. Face the speaker directly. Number 2, listen without interruptions. Listen without thinking at the same time of what you're going to say as soon as the speaker takes a breath. Listen quietly and patiently and calmly without interrupting or attempting to interrupt. Number 3, pause before replying. Pausing is classy. If you allow 3 to 5 seconds to pass before you respond, you will be conveying to the other person very clearly that you are carefully considering the other person's remarks, and you are avoiding the risk of interrupting. And one other advantage to pausing is that psychologists tell us that you hear better when you pause before replying, because the words that the other person has said soak in, if you like, and you get a better understanding of what the other individual actually means. Number 4, feed it back in your own words. A very powerful tool and very effective in the world of sales is when a person has made a comment or an observation, feed it back in your own words to make it clear to the other that you fully understand and that you've been listening carefully. Number 5, question for clarification. Remember, in conversation, the person who asks questions has control. One of my favorite questions for clarification is simply this. It's, how do you mean? Or, how do you mean exactly? Remember, if there is any question in your mind about what the other person means, you have probably not understood. Ask open-ended questions to control the conversation. All open-ended questions cannot be answered by yes or no. Examples are what, where, when, who, why, and how. These are all questions that encourage the person to expand on the subject. Number 7, ask closed-ended questions to get commitment. A closed-ended question is a question that must be answered yes or no. And closed-ended questions usually begin with verbs like, are you going to be making a decision today? Is this what you're looking for? Does that make sense to you? And so on.